I picked the wrong time to go live. The dishwasher's going, hey, but I'm in the building. I'm in the house. I'm in my house. The girls are in there. They got the TV playing. If you're watching the replay, do me a favor, smash that like button. You know, I did a video this morning. I didn't tell people to smash that like button. So guess what? Hardly anybody did smash the like button. And it's a good sauce review, and I really want more people to see it. So if you haven't watched that video, do me a favor. Do the sauce maker a favor and go back and watch it. Give it some love. What do we got here? Woo-hoo-hoo. Something y'all ain't never seen before. I'll tell you that right now. I'm sorry about the dishwasher going. Yeah. The dishwasher. What is this little... There's a mic button on here. No, it's not. Just, you're fine. It's all good. Nobody's jumping on yet. But, well, there are. I see some people jumping on now. All right, guys. Who's all here? This is an exclusive R&D Mad Bull Cow product. Some of yous know what you know what the Mad Bull Cow is. Guys, anyone doesn't know, Mad Bull Cow is a collaboration of forces. Galactic yachts in the building. So Mad Bull Cow is Uncle Bull Cow and Mad Cow combined, right? We made the Mad Bull Cow butterscotch bark. Donald Epperson in the building. What's good? So we got one collaboration on already, and this is gonna be another one. Okay. What's up, Kevin? What's good, y'all? Make sure y'all smash that like button. So basically, I grew some very exotic and hot peppers last year, and I cut them in half and I dehydrated them. I don't have Canada shipping set up yet. I'm trying to figure that out right now. I have a Square site, so it's a little bit wonky dealing with them. But we'll talk. We'll figure something out. I didn't look into it further because I had somebody that ships to Canada that I'm going to talk to about selling my sauce, and they really love my sauce. So I might just use them as my international distributor. All right. So, anyways, what is this? What is this? You've seen the thumbnail. Some of you have. And the thumbnail is the label of this sauce, because you see there's no label on it. This is exclusive. This is hot off the press. So basically what happened was I grew some Carmel Primotalis, chocolate 7 pots, some peach no scorpion, and a little bit of peach reapers. And I took some fresh pods. I sent them up to Harvest912, and that's the chili ministry that I support. And I donated them, and they made a pepper flake, right? And then they sold the pepper flake, and people loved it, and it was really hot. And so I ended up deciding, you know what? I want to donate the rest of my peppers. So I took and I get everything in, cut them in half, dehydrate them, and I vacuum seal them. What's up, Rage and Raper in the building? And so what I did was I had this pepper powder, and it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. You guys know, man, me when it comes to powders. A lot of you guys know my pepper powders. There's been powders that I've grown. There's powders that I get from other people that I use, and some of you guys have had some of them. And I'll have some pepper powders soon. Don't you worry. A lot of people have been asking me. But anyways, I had this beautiful powder, and they had already made, Mad Cow, Harvest912, had made a peppermint bark with Reaper. And I was like, you know what? What if we took that Carmel Primotalii chocolate 7 pot, put it with a bark, a chocolate bark like theirs? And I was going along the caramel butterscotch line, and they sent me a prototype, and it was the Mad Bull Cow butterscotch bark. That's how that all came about. They had some powder left. Okay? This is an exclusive. This is not something that's going to be sold online, at least not at this time. This is the red, white, and blueberry hot sauce. It's not a face melt, but this is for the Veterans Pepper Palooza. So we're gonna get this on a spoon and give it a try. Yeah, I'm gonna taint my sauce. It's the only spoon I have laying around. I don't know where my tasting spoons went. All right, so there's the pour. You can see it's very, very purple. You can tell there's a good amount of blueberries in there. The ingredients by weight are on the label, which is the thumbnail. So if anybody wants, they can go back and look at that afterwards. But you see that? A very blue sauce, mate. Let's give it a try. It's phenomenal. You don't get any heat up front, but now I'm getting the heat. Medium sauce, not super hot. It's got blueberry, tomato, Uncle Bookhouse pepper blend. Oh, full spoon, spoonful Saturday. You seen it here. That's a tablespoon too. Chili Chaplin, what's good? Kurt won't like me using a metal spoon. This is the best comment so far. Don't taste your sauce, people. No, it's actually true, man. I mean, listen, I'm gonna be honest. I seen Johnny Scoville years ago with a mother of pearl spoon, and he was saying that the taste is different off a metal spoon, and I don't know what I thought of it. I just basically was like, eh. And then I made some spoons as like a gag gift, and so basically, that's right, Jesus is God. So basically, I didn't really think much of it, I'll be honest with you. But then once I had got some other spoons, I had porcelain and I've had plastic and a couple other ones. I actually had spoons made of cornstarch. I have some of those right now. I just didn't see any. They're probably in the dishwasher. The baby used them. But once I actually compared the I don't like using a metal spoon at all. I just grabbed this because this is all that I could find and in the moment. So I was trying to get on here quickly. All right, so let's talk about the sauce. It is like, oh my God, that's Knife Hoarder. I can see I couldn't read the name. What's up, Tom? So anyways, basically it's more of a throat burn. There's not much of a mouth burn at all. It's a slow burn, so it's a builder, right? It's not sweet. So when it's red, white, and blueberry, yes, you can see it's a blueberry sauce. There's tons of blueberries in it. However, if you don't add a bunch of sugar to blueberries, it won't be that sweet, right? It's just got enough sweetness to carry the sauce on. So I know what the ingredients are: tomato, vinegar, water, blueberries, and then there is the Uncle Bookhouse pepper blend in there. Look at my broken glasses. This is how bad it is. Some of the comments. So Scots Irish, yes, I am part Scots Irish. I am Italian, Polish, and a little bit of my grandfather on my mother's side was, I know that he was English and American Indian. I think there's some German in there. Yeah, a little bit of German on my other grandmother's side. My one grandmother, my mother's mother, is 100% Polish. My father's father is 100% Italian. So that's the dominant genetics going on. And my father's mother was Scotch Irish and Dutch, German, German Dutch, something like that, or maybe German and Dutch. But I know that's that side. My father's side, I got covered. We got the ancestry stuff. Plus, we all kind of keep in touch. My mother's side, not so much. I don't have as many relatives I keep in contact with. But my mother's mother, of course, until she passed away, she was 100% Polish. Um, and then my grandfather was English, and I don't know what else, but and he had some American Indian. Okay, um, yeah. Jeremy Fowler in the building. What's good? So right now I'm just reviewing this. This is a new sauce. It's going to be only available at the Pepperpalooza, the Veterans Affair that's going on in Lake Erie. This is not going to be for sale online that I know of. That I know of. Okay, Tad and Kit may change their mind. They may release it. Maybe they'll release a limited run. I mean, they're literally. This is what it's for. Now, maybe if they get more peppers or they feel like making another batch, I don't know. If they maybe, it may be, but maybe I'm gonna give it another shot. It's really good. The burn just came down for me. I mean, you guys see I have a spoonful Saturday. The last one was heaped up, was dripping off. Anyways, I absolutely love it. Very unique. Very, very unique. Now, I like blueberry sauces if they're sweet for desserts. I also like blueberry sauces that are not sweet. Because I'm diabetic now. I gotta watch my sugar. But yeah, anyway, this is excellent. I could put this on pizza, fish tacos, chicken. I mean, it would just be great. Even on some chicken nuggets. Like, I mean, seriously, chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, grilled chicken, whatever the case may be, barbecue chicken. So be slamming on there. Some ribs. Have this as a dipping sauce for some ribs. It'd be great. Not a crazy burn. The pepper powder that I grew is very hot, and they didn't put a lot in. They put just enough to make it have a nice little throat linger. So not that hot, not that hot. But to a non-chili head, they'd probably tap out after a while. So my thoughts on fresh lime and lemon juice, I absolutely love using it. Now, the problem with a lot of hot sauce makers, like the big, commercial, especially, or even medium size and some small batch, it's hard to get your hands continuously throughout the whole year on good quality organic limes and lemons, right? And it's also a pain to squeeze them. If you buy 10 pounds and you get so many ounces of juice, you might not get that the next time. So here's where the problem lies. Instead of getting, I don't know if it's Nature's Best, but there's a company that has organic bottled lime juice. It's not fresh, of course, but it's a straight lime juice or straight lemon juice. It's very expensive. That stuff works great for hot sauce too. Fresh squeezed is the best. That stuff is the second best, but it's in the sauce. It's almost hard to tell the difference. You probably can't. The problem with lime and lemon juice, especially in a lot of the countries, they use that real lime and real lemon stuff, and it has a preservative in it that makes it sulfury. And I can taste that in hot sauce. I can open a bottle of hot sauce and taste it, and I can taste that sulfury taste. And there's a lot of sauces from Jamaica that are like that. But fresh lime and lemon, oh yeah, man, I absolutely love it. I love it. There was, I don't remember a lot of people that tried it, but I actually made the zest. Yeah, Chili Chapman's talking about the zest. Of course, you want to use the zest too. There was an actual Mean Green limited run, a taco version of my Verde sauce that I put a test run out and sent it to a bunch of YouTubers. I don't remember all that tried it. I know Late for Work tried it because he doesn't like lime, and he actually liked it, but he said it was very lime forward, right? And that one had fresh lime in it. I also did a Thai, a green Thai sauce, way back, and it had quite a bit of lime in it. And so I've used lime in other things before. You know, I've made some different taco sauces, stuff like that. So I absolutely love it. I love using it. It's a great ingredient. It's just very hard, not mattering on what scale you're on. You see what I'm saying? So now my 3 sauces that I have out, I've never had any reason to put lime in those. Those are just, it doesn't go together well. You could get away with put a little bit in, but it's just no. But yeah, that's the one thing, man. Jamaica, you know, they're acidifying a lot of them sauces with citric acid and water. So they're making an acid juice. You know, they're instead of using vinegar. Vinegar is expensive in Jamaica. It's not expensive, like through the roof expensive. I think there's only one company that I know of in Jamaica that actually makes vinegar. And even if you look at like the generic brands, it's the same amount of money as it is here, right? It's not more expensive. Like, okay, you get a gallon of vinegar here for $3, right? There, it's not $6, but it's $3 there too. But that means with the economy and how things are, it comes out to that. It's like, you know, that would equal, I don't know the currency exchange, but it's more expensive. So a lot of those companies in Jamaica really should have just stuck to using vinegar, I'll be honest with you. But they didn't. What they did was they went the cheap route, which is citric acid and water. You can buy citric acid. That stuff is dirt cheap. Now, I'm not against citric acid. Citric acid, they put it in canned tomatoes, a little bit in some hot sauce, just a little bit in some hot sauce. I don't mind it at all. But when you are literally making a citric acid water slurry to acidify your peppers and make a sauce, guess what you're going to end up doing? You're killing the flavor of the peppers. Straight up. You are. And it's just, you know, and then if it's too sour, you got to add some more sugar to it, and you're just all this stuff for what? For what? I've had way too many of them sauces, and shame on you Jamaicans that are doing that, because it's not necessary. If you need to charge 50 cents, $1 more a bottle.
Are you a Jamaican shamer now?
I'm shaming the Jamaicans, yeah. No, but I mean, not all of them, because there's some good sauce makers down there. Unfortunately, a lot of the companies that are shipping, that, you know, that make it available here are doing a terrible job. I'm sorry, Grace, and there's a whole bunch of other ones that I've had. And you look at the ingredients, and first ingredient, water. Why would you, a hot sauce, the first ingredient be water? Now, if you have a bunch of peppers and different things that are split up, so you got yellow onion, red onion, I can understand that, right? All right. You look at Mad Mash hot sauce. First ingredient, vinegar. But is it by weight? Absolutely not. First ingredient is peppers.
I think they're
but the
smart.
FDA makes you list.
Americans,
not everyone has to
the
do
people
this,
they're selling to don't know what, don't have
matters
to
what
taste
county and what state and what inspectors you have and what process authority process your stuff. So me, unfortunately, I got put in with, you know, I mean, other companies, they put chili peppers, then they put which kinds afterwards, then they put vinegar.
I'm just saying, the big, huge, giant companies, they don't care about quality.
And mine does.
It's just the way it is.
So sometimes you're going to run into that. But when you see water as a first ingredient and there's only one pepper, that's usually not a good sign, you know? And even if it's the second ingredient or third ingredient, it doesn't matter. You see water, and later on, citric acid. Where's the vinegar, right? And you see lime juice. This is even worse. When you see water, lime juice.
But doesn't that help the people who can't handle heat eat it?
No.
Which is almost everybody?
No, it just kills the flavor. The essence of the pepper gets
So
murdered.
the citric acid just literally ruins the
citric
flavor?
acid takes away the citrusy notes of habaneros and Scotch bonnets and other shenanigans types that have.
Is that citric acid they're using man-made or natural?
No, it's usually byproducts from lime and lime peels and lemon peels. So when these companies, right? So when
why is it
when
messing it
the
up?
juice companies,
Because lime and lemon doesn't mess it up.
Because you're not. First of
Is
all,
it too much?
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, I mean, you got to think of it. If I took just straight lime juice and try to acidify my
the pH has to be so obnoxiously different than it actually needs to be for our health.
What's up, Robert? Yeah,
that's
but,
kind of annoying.
Yeah, seeing water and ingredient. Now, don't get me wrong. I know some people are going to take. They might take that water thing the wrong way. So let me clarify a little bit. There are some sauces Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find one. I just had one of my favorite sauces. Okay. Oh man, I don't know if I can see this. Chastity, come here, quick. I can't see. Tell me what's the first ingredient on that.
Habanero peppers.
Okay, never mind. It's not one.
Water's the third ingredient.
All right, water's a third. So this is one of my favorite hot sauces of all time, and I'll show it because I'm gonna explain. Water's the third ingredient on this, okay? However, this sauce is a ghost. It's habanero, ghost, and chipotle mix, and it's beautiful. Water being listed third on there is not bad. Now, even if, say for instance, okay, I'm gonna use this sauce for example. This is what I'm trying to prove here. Say for instance, he had habanero, Scotch bonnet, and 7-pot. Plus he had the ghost and the, you know, right? Say there was that habanero was split up more into 3 different peppers. This would be like vinegar, then water would be. That's how the ingredients would be listed, right? Some people it's water, then vinegar, and then you're like, what the hell going on? Then they put a little bit of lime or citric acid in it. But this is gold right here. It's hot and it's so flavorful. So I don't want to get confused. Not all sauces that say water, but if you see water, and there's only one pepper in that, it's not usually a good sign. You're gonna see citric acid, sodium benzoate. Yeah, watch out exactly. No, not necessarily. I don't know. I've never heard of that, Chili Chaplin. But I mean, if you're pressure cooking, so here's the thing with hot sauce, right? You're gonna lose water. You're gonna lose some condensation when you're bottling up, or unless you have one of those big, huge vats that spins, the top stays on it. Maybe you're talking like pressure cooker, yeah. And then it has a pneumatic filler and all that stuff, so you might not lose anything. Me, I use an induction burner, okay? And I turn my temperature down, turn it down to 200, right? When I'm using the wand. Because if I have it cranked on 280 or something like that, it's so much of that, the water's gonna come off and the sauce will end up being too thick. Now, when you're putting your peppers in your sauce, you're not gonna get more water. You're gonna get less. When you know what I'm saying, you're gonna end up with less than what you put in. I use a little bit of water in my sauce, and the reason why is I don't want my sauce to be too acidic, and I don't want to add a bunch of sugar to try to even out the vinegar. Okay, I like my sauces how I like them, in bitey and pepper forward. And so when I did my, this is years of making hot sauce, but when I finalized my recipe for the 3 sauces I have commercially available right now, I found that having a mixture of white and apple cider vinegar and water worked out the best. Okay, that just was the perfect acidifier that wouldn't make the sauce super vinegary tasting, or or just anything like that. And I'd get my sauce to be how it was. And it's a good base to have. You see what I'm saying? It's a good base to have, because my sauces are all very similar in ingredients. The only thing that's really different is the peppers, So it's just kind of my formula and what's worked for me and what a lot of people love. Hi, baby bull cow. Baby bull cow's in the building. She knows I'm home. I was working today, and she knows I'm home and that I need to get cooking dinner. And she's letting me know that she's hungry. She comes in here and roams around like a roaring lion. But anyways, I hope y'all are good. Anybody that's going up to Lake Erie, yeah, man. Also, the 9 Holes of Hell, Uncle Bocow will be sponsoring one of those rounds. That is going to be Uncle Bocow's Hellfire Hot Shot. which was almost a challenge that came out in the Hellfire series, and I actually decided it was too brutal for the general public, and so I completely shelved the idea. Later on, I did Killer Queen 2 and met a bunch of crazy people that literally can handle that, and so yeah. So you're gonna see that. That's gonna be very interesting to watch that. So anybody can make it. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of stuff live streamed if you can't. But yeah, if you can make that. Chili Eskimos in the building. Let me put my broken glass. I gotta get some more reading glasses, guys. This is what happens when you're. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I mean, I don't know. There's. You gotta understand. There's so many. Nobody can say what's right or wrong sometimes with the local inspectors at FDA and all that. I'm inspected by the DOA here. They are the actor as the FDA. So for this area, yeah, she's fine. It's DOA. You go to another couple counties over, FDA does all the inspections. So that's the way that works. And also, yeah, also matters what state and what county you're in if it's gonna be how they make you list the peppers. You know, I know sauce makers. I know there's hot sauces out there that just say chili peppers, vinegar. That's it, or then the other ingredients. I know some that say there's one here that says, and she's inspected by the FDA, right where she's at, and they're all right with her label saying, local chilies, and then in parentheses it has all of those chilies. Then it says vinegar. Now here, nope, they don't. Where I'm at, they don't like that. They want every ingredient. When I sent my sauce in for testing, it said chili peppers, this many ounces. Then it had subcategories of each chili pepper and how many ounces they were. The state process authority decided to dismantle my ingredient list and mix it all up. And then when I met with the inspector, I'm like, why is it that one sauce, the ingredient says onions raw? All the onions are raw when I put them in the sauce and stuff. So there's no method to the madness. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's just literally like, you know, it's a mess. That's what it is. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go cook for the family, man. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. We'll jump back on here tomorrow, man. I got some exclusive stuff. Got some new products. I got some hot sauces, and so I'm sure I'll be back tomorrow to review something and do a burn with you guys. Uncle Boca loves you. Wah.